How's it, Brandon Spillane from ThirstGym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the bilateral single leg dumbbell RDL with row. This is a fantastic combination based exercise where we're going to work on some single leg hinging and some rowing and some hip stability. So you're going to want 2 dumbbells for this activity. You want to make sure that your athlete or your client is proficient in single leg hinging. So whether that be kickstand, hand supported, doesn't matter. They need to be able to be on one leg and hinge well and not be sacrificing anything at the low back or from any movement compensation patterns for that matter, but that they're able to do that single leg hinge pattern very well before you begin to load it in this pattern. Once they're good to go there, we're going to take our 2 dumbbells. And since bilateral, that means we have both hands loaded. Okay, I'll show both sides, I guess. But I'm going to have my left leg down, hands here, just like if I'm going to do a kickstand RDL, okay? But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my leg off the ground. I'm going to go down, hold that position, row, come back up. Down, oh, row, back. Really trying to own that position in the bottom. And come back up. Other side. Row. So notice that I'm still trying to stay back flat, neutral, owning my position each time. Okay? Now, you are obviously not going to get as much back stimulation from this. The limiting factor is probably going to be the hinging from the stability component. But if you can be able to push that as much as you can, obviously you want to. The reason I like this activity is if we're seeing somebody 1 day a week from a training perspective, kind of let's check a lot of boxes. We get to check some hinging, some rowing, some hip stability. They're going to get some trunk work trying to stabilize all that. But it's also a good way to challenge just general clientele on their hinging patterns and being able to own that position over the front foot as they go to row. And it's just going to challenge the exercise a little bit more. And I don't think there's anything super special about this exercise. It's just a good time efficiency mannered exercise, excuse me. And I like this for in-season athletes as well because they can kind of limit their loads to an extent. You know, we still train heavy, but I do want to make sure we're checking as many boxes as possible. If I'm only seeing an athlete 45 to 50 minutes in a week for that one session, I want to get the absolute most that I can out of everything. In terms of movement perspective and keeping them healthy, and if I can keep their hinge pattern crisp and get them some extra rowing and challenge their hip stability and just overall keep them feeling good, this exercise I feel like checks a lot of boxes so long as they're able to do it correctly. So again, knowing that 2 to 3 sets of usually 6 to 10 reps per side. The big thing to keep in mind here is you got to hold on to the dumbbells the whole time, so the longer the reps, if it's super heavy, grip may become an issue. So more cases than not, you're kind of in that 6 to 8 rep range. That is going to challenge stability quite a bit as well. So if you got any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.